Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Report reaching us right now is that there have been fireworks in the palace. Now, Ijala visited the palace. Do you know who Ijala is? Ijala is the royal chanter. Kabiasi, the Ooni of Ife, Jaja the second, our great king, the African dark king, the most brilliant king in Africa, the king with the greatest sense of humor, the king that knows how to give, the king that knows how to pacify, the king that knows how to love, the greatest king ever, the Jaja the second, the Ooni of Ife, Arole Oduduwa, the firstborn of the gods. Omo is not a small something, no. When you talk about the royal chanter, Ijala, it's not Ijelo. Nobody should go and say the Laram said the man's name is Ijele. No, they say they call him Ijala, the royal chanter. Now the man will be chanting for Ooni of Ife. They say from that night, that Saturday night, that the birth of the twins were announced or was announced, that said this man chanted till morning, dazzled the entire palace. Oni was dancing, normal 6 steps. Kabiasi showed his dance steps, like everybody was dazzled, that they have never seen him in such a great mood. The only time he was in such a great mood was when Kadenikawo was born. Now, you know something about children. You know, children are the greatest blessings in the world. That is why you are here and that is why I'm here. And you know why we keep coming is because, you know, God brings us to this world to support each other. Today, Dela Ram will not be here talking to you if you were not there watching me. And that is why for anything, for whatever it is, appreciate people who are out there supporting you, because you can never ever make it alone. Now, Ooni of Ife has been in a great mood. They say if you see fireworks in the palace the entire time, that Ooni has been in such a beautiful mood. They said the Ijala chanted and chanted and chanted. Did I say Ijala? No, I say Ijala. Ijala is spelled Ijala. They say Ijala chanted the entire night. See fireworks in the palace. That, you know something about celebration. Celebration, if you have a good heart, what will not bring you celebration? Having twins in the palace, like the road. Why is Ooni of Ife so happy? Yes, Ooni of Ife is happy because he has gotten his kids from one of his wives. Ooni of Ife is allegedly happy because whatever that, hindrance was, the birth of these twins goes to show that that hindrance has been removed. Ooni of Ife is so happy because there is a likelihood that other Oloris will start having to give birth to children. Now, I do know that a lot of people are not in that place where they want to see more children come from other Oloris, but it's not up to you and I to decide this. It is the will of God. And besides, what has been done has been done. No? Ooni has married these women. And I want to think that one of the biggest problems that there is right now, if everything we are hearing is true, it's just the fact that they are trying to stop Queen Naomi from getting into the palace, even when they know that Ooni will never, ever give up on Queen Naomi. Ooni will always love that woman. Ooni will always want that woman back. Now, if they were like cooperating, from what we are hearing, the rumors that we are hearing all over the place, if they were like cooperating, trying to see Ooni's happiness as a priority, letting the woman go back to her matrimonial home, obeying their husband, if he says, okay, go and stay this way so that there can be peace and everyone will be happy they obey. Why should we be here talking about this? We should be celebrating Olori Toby, celebrating Dr. Elizabeth, celebrating Runke, celebrating Mariam, celebrating Ashley. When they give birth, we shout, whoa, hallelujah, congratulations. That's what we should be doing now. And I really hope that somebody can call them and sit them down and tell them that this is the way forward. Because if everything you want to do is trying to disconnect only completely from Queen Naomi, that one, I not think say go fi work. I not think say if he work, okay? That might not work because what has happened right now is an indication that that might not work. But Lori Toby just gave birth to twins. He is celebrating with Olori Naomi. And from what we are hearing and hearing, that he is saying that if Naomi had not forgiven, this would not have happened because of all the messages that they have had from the spiritual realm. Ijala, who happens to be the royal chanter, he visits the palace whenever there is an extraordinary event like the birth of this child. Now, the royal chanter, there's always a royal chanter for every son of the gods. You know, I told you about the 12 sons of the gods that also include the Alafin of Oyo. They say each of them have their own royal chanter that comes whenever there's an event. They say the royal chanter just finished work in the palace. The whole of Saturday night that there was no sleep in the palace. Fireworks all over the place. Bars. And, you know, it is so great to see this level of celebration in the midst of so much. I only deserve to be happy now. What's happen? Kabiasi deserves to be happy. And, you know, to see him this happy is something that is making everyone so happy. He danced. They shared money. People were picking money. They said in the palace, sharing dollars, naira, everywhere. They were just sharing money. Is it food? Is it? The celebration continues. They said the entire week is going to be celebration. Remember, when Tadenikawo came, it was like that. And they said Ooni Of Ife told the royal chanter to chant for Queen Naomi. They said the entire time the man was chanting, praising Ooni Of Ife, welcoming the baby, praising Olori Toby, praising Dr. Elizabeth, praising Queen Naomi, bringing Tadenikawo. He was chanting that Tadenikawo have siblings. Now, new siblings, Tadenikawo. How do you feel, Tadenikawo? That they feel that he knows that Tadenikawo is dancing where he is. Now, why is Ooni so happy? Ooni is very happy from what we are hearing because Queen Naomi is very happy. If you love a man, I have said this time and time again, a particular decision that that man would want to make might not come in a way of interest for both of you. But because you know that it's going to bring happiness to that man, you let him do it. Now, was Ooni under pressure to marry wives? Yes, absolutely he was. Why? Because the first woman left. The other one, that woman, with due respect, I don't know her name, is it Bambata? That one left. Wurola left. Our beautiful Queen Naomi left. The people were not going to sit down and allow this form a pattern in the Ooni Of Ife. You know that the devil knows how to play over time. When the devil sees something that is great, they want to use something to paint that thing. Now, with, you know, the pattern that was beginning to form in the life of the Ooni Of Ife, where these women would just come and go. Did the elders at the very beginning, were they selfish? Absolutely no. From what we are hearing, they felt that Ooni's belief of one man, one woman thing wasn't working for the Ooni Of Ife. They felt that if Ooni married more than one wife, the women would be competing among themselves rather than looking for a way to go, okay? Now they'll be competing to stay in the palace than looking for a way to go. But if he continued with the one man, one wife thing, that women will take advantage of that situation. And that was why they came up with the fact that Oni will have to marry more than one wife. Did that pressure him? Absolutely. From what we heard, allegedly. It's important to bear in mind anything that I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I am a blogger, a good one at that. So I am a blogger, okay? I just bring the news. When I hear it, I bring it here. Aproko International. Okay, so now, was Ooni of Ife under pressure to get married to wives? Yes. But was it a selfish venture from the very beginning? No. But later we heard that some, started bringing nieces, nieces and all of that, and it became a political thing, and that is why we are where we are today. But at the end of the day, is Ooni of Ife a good man? Hey, I can get up from this chair because I have read about Ooni of Ife. I have heard about Ooni of Ife. I have, seen people say things about the Ooni of Ife. Ooni of Ife is a good man. Yes, so if you like, come here and knock me, because a lot of you will come here and give me bosa, what, who told you he's he is indeed a good man. There's nobody that is perfect. Ooni of Ife is a very, very great king. You know me, when it comes to Ooni of Ife, you beef Ooni of Ife, the beef is double. As far as Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi are concerned, they can do no wrong in the eye of the la ram. Okay, so they say our Kabiasi jumped, dance. Ijala was, hey, Ooni of Ife, Role Duduwa, the best king ever, the most handsome king ever, and Derba. I'm going to bring emojis. Mwah.